Take your time, you got this. Showing a game you mastered for many years to someone you cared about. Okay, now press space to jump. I don't think I like this game. Me, but you haven't even played it for 5 minutes and are still in the tutorial. This is the worst feeling. Always feels like I'm doing something wrong. None of my friends ever like the games I like. The problem is like my buddy and Borderlands 2. He loves it and plays the shit out of it. Wanted me to join him, all I do is run behind him doing what he says and shooting shit. I have no sense of direction or map layout, no idea what the storyline is, etc. I think that's where a lot of people fail their friends in this regard. They're so excited to show them everything they forget their friend is experiencing it for the first time. So can I like insert ridiculous feature that doesn't belong? No, that doesn't make sense in this game. That's stupid, this game's trash. I need new gaming friends. I'm often them in this situation. Taking it slow and learning things for yourself is half the fun. When you've got a high-powered ally just spoiling and telling you how everything is, it makes it feel boring. This applies both to MOBA-style games where a difference in skill makes you feel useless, as well as grindy games where a difference in level/wealth makes you feel useless. I don't wanna feel pressured to keep up with my addicted friends. Specific games I can think of that having a leering know-it-all buddy killed for me: Diablo 3, Borderlands 2, Warframe. And those are just the ones I actually remember. My friend is like this and it's fucking infuriating. Like bruh, this is the tutorial level. Games he's quit after one 20-minute session. The Division 2. Final Fantasy 14. Mortal Kombat 11. Wow. Guild Wars 2. Dead by Daylight. It drives me batty. I bought my friend Factorio and he said he got bored of it. Like, damn. That game is addictive as hell. It's like the heroin of video games. I played Factorio non-stop for 3 days straight days, and you put less than 1 hour into the game and say you're bored? It honestly makes me disappointed and a little mad knowing I spent $35 on a game just for him to turn around and play CSGO for 736 hours. I died in Dark Souls tutorial, excuse you. Then you leave them to farm the smaller creatures while you either wait or help them kill them all with the click of a button. Edit. Let them get killing blows or let them hit everything before you kill it so they get max EXP. Monster Hunter is my personal example for that. That's how I am in MMO. Smaller. I hardly know ER. Haha. That was exactly it when my brother tried to get me into WoW. I can run you through raids to get you to level up faster and get better gear. But first you need to be this min level. What are you? Me LVL1. Okay. Let's do a couple quests to get you up. What is your quest? Me collect 20 apples. LMAO, this is so real. My friend got a 2-for-1. 2 of us started WoW with him and he's in full raid gear running around while we wake up peons. My wife wanted to play WoW with me, so we boosted a couple of alliance tunes, and off we went. Fast forward to that Yeti-infested area on Drustvar. I stopped to pick a flower, as druids are wont to do. Her health starts dropping. Fast. Wife, can you help me? Me, ice block. Ice block. Runs over with dash. She was surrounded by at least 20 mobs. Her ice block faded just as I hit her with Cenarian Ward. Wife, doing her best to do her rotation going while getting beat up. I'm gonna die. Me, healing my heart out. No. You're fine. Everything is fine. She managed to kill all of those mobs, all by herself. I hella wanted to get into WoW but I was just so confused. That's amazing. I've tried helping my so play GTA but she doesn't know how to simultaneously use the camera analog and the walking analog at the same time, so I try to help her. but she gets frustrated when I try to help her get unstuck from a wall or use the shooting mechanics. Although that is honestly the worst. Nothing takes out the enjoyment of a fine quest than two friends that try to speedrun you through it. Always will remember my first Saturday playing WoW. February 2006, I was a level 5 Night Elf Rogue and my friend was a 55 Human Warrior. He told me the best leveling will be Westfall once I got to 10 and I had never been out of Teldrassil. We made the run from wetlands to Ironforge and every few seconds a crocodile would aggro me and chase me. It felt like hours of our day making our way through that vast world and I was instantly hooked. Been playing, with the exception of the last 6 months, ever since then. Damn, this is one of the cooler bots I've seen. Good bot. Good bot. Arrays start at 0. Good bot. Good bot. Good bot. I love SR Grapho's cheeky smiles in his drawings. Also, I wonder if it's Senior Grapho, or Sir Grapho. Senior Grapho. Super rare gigantic radioactive astronaut from orbit. I always call him Sir Grapho in my mind. Is he English, Spanish, or just old? I remember when I was playing Destiny and I was pretty low level, having fun going through the missions, then my super high level friend joined. It was really unfun because he was slaughtering everything for me while I sat at the back doing jack shit. I'll just use this character until you get the hang of things and then swap to an alt so we can level together. My girlfriend often just doesn't get why I love the games I play, but that's fine. I made sure to sit and watch her while she fell in love with Breath of the Wild. Warframe was full of people like this last I was on and it's amazing. I was one of them too, but mostly for advice more than items because I was broke constantly. This is the most upvoted post I've seen on Reddit. And it was unexpectedly touching. 220k, holy moly. 170k and upvotes in 11 hours. Is this a record? I was wondering that same thing, but not a lot of people were mentioning it. This is the top post of all time. Congratulations, second post of the year. Most liked post on Reddit. Absolute unit. Damn. I had to teach my friends how to play Crusader Kings too. There is so much they don't know. I love the cheeky smiles of these character drawings. You're almost the most upvotes post on Reddit in only 7 hours. One of your bests, you/SR Grapho. You/Sir Grapho, you know that you authored the most upvoted post on all of Reddit, right? The top post of 2019. Congrats, you/SR Grapho. One of my most enduring video game memories is from the original EverQuest. I had started a new job doing tech support for dial-up internet and had made acquaintances with a few of the gamers in the office. EQ was the first real MMO I had played, and everything was larger than life. I had no context for anything I was seeing. I had created a dwarf warrior, I think it was, and Dave from the office met up with me on his high-level wizard. He brought me to North Row, outside of Freeport. We teleported to the spires there, which was amazing and really captured the imagination. But what really stood out were the giant scarabs. I had no idea what they were, except they were enormous compared to my dwarf. Dave, I wish I could remember his character name, casually blew them up in one shot and then even beat one to death with his staff. I have a ton of other really great EQ memories, but that's the earliest and most dear. The sense of wonder and scale from that time has rarely been fully recaptured since then. Thanks, Dave. The very best multiplayer games have the option to tone down your power level so you can play with newer players without utterly trivializing the content. FF14 is particularly good at this. This is beautiful. This genuinely made me reminisce about the time I introduced my ex to Dota. We would get on Skype, yup, that long ago, and I would jump into a bot match with her to teach her the mechanics almost every day. In about 2 months we got into ranked and we climbed to 3k MMR. The times I would tank the whole bot team so she could practice her camp pull still makes me laugh to this day. Thanks for this u/sr grapho. This hit me deep in the feels. Me teaching my friends how to Dark Souls. Another quality submission from SR Grapho. Thank you for the content, man. Enjoy your rise to number 1 on the front page. This man gets it. It's hard to find friends who don't care how good you are and just enjoy the ride. I miss feeling challenged at Rocket League LAN parties. I need a poster of this comic. Had a friend help me get Outbreak perfected last night. Very relevant. This would be me in Warframe if my friends ever decided to give it a chance. They will not stop playing League no matter what happens. When we play stuff with myso, this is really not how it goes. As I have barely been able to finish my sentence, trying to explain how things work, they have already punched/killed/harassed/pissed off every single person/NPC in sight, got themselves killed, burnt a nearby village, soft lock story progression and accidentally glitched out of the level. I convince my friends to buy a game I really liked and have hundreds of hours of playtime. Then for some reason I am surprised when they are not as good at the game as I am. This is exactly how I felt showing my girlfriend Sekiro. She hasn't gotten past the second area but I'm proud of her. This is the most relatable thing I've seen all day. Hey u/Sir Grapho, this is the top post of the month on all of Reddit. Congrats! Recently I teached my girlfriend how to play Minecraft. The top Reddit post. This is Reddit's top post? Huh. Congrats, top post of all time. My friend got Minecraft for the first time recently, so this is me and a few of our buddies. So far he's made a house he's very proud of and he really seems to be enjoying it, which makes me very happy. My brother is like, you will suffer many hours until you become an expert. Then, you are worthy for my advice. Wish I had someone who cared about me. The Warframe community to any noob. BRB gotta push past 1 mil damage on my Chroma P Rubico P build, remember that jumping while sliding is a bullet jump. My brother guiding me through Borderlands 2. Op 8 Necromancer running around lasering rocks and chucking purple death balls, and I'm explaining gun elements and manufacturers. Don't worry about those guys. He's got that covered. My brother is going through up levels now and is getting mad at me because I'm on AIM at level 53 and I haven't gotten to 72 yet, so we can play the DLC. Up levels start to require farming items to min/max and stringent skill tree setup to really rock and slash or roll, but goddamn can you feel godlike when it all falls together. If you're on X1 feel free to PM your gamer tag. I've had an itch to fire it back up after the BL3 announcement. Me every time I run a low-level mission, for easy kills, and run into a smold. It's always a great feeling helping someone new to the game, and showing the immense cosmic power they can wield. Onate. Kudos to you. New players are my favorite thing about online games. Getting to see someone experience a thing that I did years ago for the first time. It's always a balance for me between letting them feel the challenge and making sure the experience doesn't get wrecked by random chance making it harder than it should be. I think you should consider making this design into a shirt. It's very wholesome. This reminds me of the time where I was teaching my cousin to play Overwatch on my main account. Me okay, so you press W to move forward. Her what does this button do? Me that's the fire button. Her Me, press space to jump. Him, asterisk presses empty space. Me, no. Not that kind of space Jesus CHR. One problem. This game is single player and my keyboard isn't plugged in. Another repo. Oh, it's actually you this time. Hi. Oof, reminds me of the time I spent trying to show my friend why Dark Souls is such a great game. I carried him through everything up to Kalog, but he just wasn't willing to play the game himself unless I did literally everything for him, so I gave it up. His loss. We would do this in Gauntlet for our PlayStation. We would let someone new pick any character at all they wanted to play at first level and run around with the defeating all the bosses together and playing any level in between they wanted, gearing them up and letting them get all the gold because we didn't need it. Then we would occasionally forget to warn them about dangers hidden on the level and let them die to a trap because we can't let them get soft. Yes, that's how my brother power leveled me in Diablo a couple of seasons ago. When you introduce your friend to a paradox game. This is the perfect image to convey this. Beautifully done. I can't wait to show my 2 Yo-Sun Dynasty warriors. This is so cute and shows what a real pro is. Me when my friend buys Siege. That's fucking adorable. I love this. I used to do this in Monster Hunter until the Adopt a Hunter stopped matching people. Fun times. I once got someone into Dwarf Fortress. I felt like a proud father after he told me he started delving deep into the magma sea and found candy. Oh, the joy I felt after hearing his screams as the circus went into his fort uninvited is great. This is honestly beautiful. I had a new guy, first session ever playing D&D. I'm GM, and I open an ambush by having a kobold take a pot shot with a sling. Presses space and jumps right into the arrow rain. This is very much r/wholesome memes. When teaching a new player how to play, instead of using my main, I will create a new character and start from LVL1 with them. I find it easier that way so I can let them fully experience the game without me accidentally one-hit killing everything in sight. Aww, this is sweet. How does this does not have an upvote? If Skyrim had Coop. Jesus Grapho, you're Reddit's new poster child. Really glad you got here, been reading your RimWorld comics for a long time now. When you tag along with your noob friend and pretend to help fight the low-level enemies you would one-shot but you really fight like 2 and Mississippi the rest to let them do something. This is the best feeling in the gaming world to me. Because it reminds me what it felt like for me so long ago to have the same feeling. Always puts a smile on my face. This kinda reminds me of when a group of buddies tried to get me to play WoW. Okay, come over here. Now click this. Okay, over here. Click this. Now click this. But what am I even doing? You're not letting me read what the dash. It doesn't matter. Click this. Okay, now stand over there and don't die. You're gonna get all the XP while we eat these D00DS out of Azeroth. I think I'm good. Thanks. You have to play for like 20 hours, then it gets good. I just didn't understand. It wasn't fun. I've never played a game that required hours of slog for me to enjoy it. I just started playing Guacamelee 2 and was instantly hooked. Anyways, I really do dig this little comic. I was this way when I tried to teach my mom how to play Super Mario World. Me and my wife playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe last week. It took a lot of patience to convince her to stay in the middle of the track and not hit the edges all the time. Walked in on my 10-year-old son teaching my 32-year-old husband how to play Fortnite, headset, and all. It was adorable. This is me and my GF with Borderlands 2 right now. She's playing Gunzerker, I'm playing Pisco. I keep giving her all the rare, powerful guns while I take the common ones just so she can feel powerful AF. I introduced my, at the time, 6-year-old daughter to Skyrim and she got very upset when she approached a wolf and it attacked and killed her character just outside of Riverwood. I told her she had to hit the wolf with her sword and she looked at me like I had asked her to kick a puppy. This is the fastest upvoted post on Reddit. 42k in 1 hour. If there was a game with /u/sr grapho characters like this, I would pay for it, then hold out, then wait for a sale, then decide whether to pay bills or buy it, then read some Reddit reviews, then ultimately buy it regardless. And here's how you beat the final boss. I'd show you how to damage him but then I'd one-shot him. My mother bought a Nintendo in 1985, the year before I was born. Still has it hooked up at her place, actually. One of her favorite games is Super Mario Bros. A few years ago, my ex-girlfriend brought her Wii over, and I thought my mom would get a kick out of the Mario Wii game. I forget the title. The 2D side-scrolling one. It was then that I learned that somehow, after all these years, she couldn't run and jump at the same time. She's incapable of holding B and pressing A to jump. How the hell did she ever play? Thanks for watching. If you could like, subscribe and comment best Reddit stories for more Reddit videos.